Please bear with me. I feel like I didn't get a chance to talk all day today. Anyways, it's Erol. Erol, let's get ready together while I talk about the end of summer vacation. So I work as an English teacher here in Japan, and our summer vacation just ended. But I feel like I didn't get to do anything though, because I got heat stroke at like middle of summer. So I like couldn't really leave the house. Actually, that sounds kind of dramatic. It was like heat exhaustion. I like wasn't hospitalized for it, but it like really hurt. I threw up, I almost passed out, but I got home. Okay, so now I know why electrolytes are super important. The more you know. The summer vacation here in Japan is around like a month to like just a little under 2 weeks. Compared to Canada, I feel like our summer vacations was around 2 months. And something that shocked me about their summer vacation here is that the students still come to school during the summer. Not for classes though, but for school activities. So I was helping out with an English speech contest at school, and I only went into school for like 2 weeks at most. So I was kind of shocked to see that they're a lot more active here than compared to back home. I feel like it's kind of good for them to have things to do during the summer because they live in a small town. So like I live here within Tokyo, but I work within Saitama, and it's kind of like a smaller area there. Whoa, this is not my shade. This is my winter foundation. Just a heads up, winter foundation. We're gonna put on some bronzer later. I can't imagine living in a small town and not really having anything to do during the summer, because I feel like I would go insane. Oh, I went to my first firework festival. That was really fun. I really wanted to go last summer, but I got here around the time that it was ending, so I didn't get to go. But I also didn't really have people to go with, so it was nice that this year I went with like a bunch of people. There was more than 10 of us, but there was also some new people that had moved into our building here. It's a blushie. And from where we were sitting, there was also a river across from us, and then Saitama on the other side of the river. So it was really cool. I was never really one to go out to watch fireworks because I just don't really like the process of going there, coming back home, and it's really crowded. But it was really fun this time around. Like I would definitely love to go again. And I will say, I think that since living here, I've gotten more and more used to like how crowded it gets. But also like not that it doesn't bother me, but it just doesn't annoy me as much as it used to. Oh wait, I forgot to say. So at the firework festival, I really wanted to try like when you scoop up the goldfish and then you get to keep it. And I realized that if I did that, I'd have to take care of the fish. Like what am I gonna do with the fish? So, I didn't get the fish. But also they didn't really have it, so... But I thought that was like such a fun way to start up the summer. Then a couple days after that, one of our house members told us that he was moving out. I think he had lived here longer than most of our other friends. What do you mean you're going back home to your family? Oh yeah. He's also like a father. So he had to go back home to his family. What about us? What about us? For the rest of the summer though, before I got heat stroke, my roommate and I just went shopping a lot. So we had a new roommate that moved in like a couple of months ago, and it turns out that both of us are really into skincare. So we had gone shopping for a lot of the stuff that we were looking for anyway. Whenever someone new moves in, I'm always nervous like if I'm gonna get along with them because it's such close quarters, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to not get along with my roommates. But we don't have any issues here within our unit, so that's pretty good. Oh my gosh, okay, wait, no, that just reminded me. Quick story. Last summer, we had a roommate from Germany. He was moving out 3 weeks before me and this other guy had moved in. And so when he wanted to have like one last hangout, he invited me to go out with him. I thought it was gonna be like the rest of us roommates, but it turned out to just be me and then our German roommate moving out. This man, I'm not gonna get into it right now because I know I'm gonna rant on for too long. He was so infuriating. And he was like, you know that you can actually tell the difference between like really good pizza and really bad pizza between like here and the States. And I was like, why the f are we talking about the States? I didn't even ask about the States. Why is it so political all of a sudden? Like, I don't care. He only talked about himself, never reciprocated any questions, and he always kept going back to how much he hates the States. It would be like unprovoked. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that because I could make a whole nother video about that. What else did I do? Oh yeah, I had posted that I had bleached my eyebrows like beginning of summer, and then I posted it on TikTok, not really like thinking that it would blow up. So I bought this new eyebrow bleach, tried it out. I just didn't expect it to work as good as it did, and so it turned super blonde. And you know, like it was funny, I posted it online, and then the morning after, when I woke up, it was at like 120,000 views. And I was like, whoa, that's a lot. And then afterwards, it just kept growing. And I was like, yo, what the heck? This is so crazy. I wasn't really quite sure like what to do with like my newfound fame. And the comment section is really funny because people kept comparing me to the Lorax. I just don't post as regularly as I did because at some point I just kind of wanted to like lean away from the eyebrow content because I was thinking like, oh, like this is fun and all, but like is there more to me than just my eyebrows? Like, I'm more than just my eyebrow or lack of it. I also got to go to Enoshima for a little bit. Not the island, but the beach across the island. So one of my old classmates that I had met during study abroad, she had moved there from Nagoya. So she invited me out to a reunion. It was with her and a bunch of other students from the same school as well. Yeah, like I really haven't seen them since like the longest time. So I wasn't really sure how I was gonna like talk to them. I was kind of nervous. And all of them too were Japanese except for like 2 other people. 2 of them were from Taiwan, but their Japanese was really good. So when I got there, I was like kind of scared I wasn't gonna be able to like communicate with them or anything. But thankfully, there was no issue. There was no issue there at all. During that outing though, I was kind of like wondering what it's gonna be like in the future because the last time I had seen them was 2020. But I feel like it's so crazy to like meet up with people after a long time has passed because it's like so much of you has changed already. But like what stays the same when you like meet up with them again, you know what I mean? But to end off summer vacation, my roommate and I had gone to like this Taiwan food festival in Ueno Park. All of the food that we tried there was so good. It was actually so good. My favorite one was like their fried donuts. I don't know what they put in. It was just like a powdered donut similar to what you would find at like a carnival. It didn't feel as greasy. I also didn't really know too much about Ueno itself. So we had walked around there and I think we also went to a couple of Chinese restaurants. I don't know if the camera can catch like what my makeup actually looks like. I think it looks good from what I can see. And that was basically my summer though. Yeah, like it's still hot. It's only like the 2nd week of September. I feel like it'll get colder closer to mid-October to the end of October. That gives me time to kind of wrap up some things I want to do last minute.